currently renting and you want to purchase a house, but you're kind of unsure because right now interest rates are too high, then this video is for you. Hey, it's your realtor Renee. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for keep coming back here and listen to what little old me has to say. But I appreciate it. Wanted to come on today to talk about current people who are currently renting and just a little unsure of what to do in this market because interest rates are high. Um, First, I'll say this: they're not high; they're higher. They're higher than they were before, but they are definitely not high. Or when I say before, even earlier this year. So I wanted to come in and give you 3 reasons. Let's talk about 3 good reasons why you should go ahead and still purchase a home if you are in the position to do so. Reason number 1, first and foremost, you are paying 100% interest to your landlord. Okay, so to be concerned about a 6+ interest rate percent, 6+% interest rate, everything right now you're paying is going to a landlord. You're throwing it in a hole, so to speak. Yes, you have a roof over your head, but you don't walk away with any equity. You don't walk away with ownership of anything. You're basically throwing money away. So first and foremost, the biggest reason why it's important, or I feel it would be important for you to still go ahead and purchase a home, even though the interest rates are higher, is the fact that right now you're just throwing money into a pit. You're just throwing it into a pit, and you walk away with nothing to show for it at the end of the day. So that's my first reason. Reason number 2, you're already paying a mortgage. You are. It's not yours, but you are paying a mortgage. And unfortunately, when you're renting, what you're paying every month for a lease or rent, you could potentially pay that same amount and get more house, or if you're in a condo or whatever you are, more for your money when you're actually owning the home. So at the end of the day, you're already paying a mortgage. You might as well pay it to yourself, or to pay to acquire property and to obtain equity in a property that you own, which eventually, you can use that equity to buy something else. You can sell the house, pay that house off and buy something else, but you give yourself more options. And so, again, it's your first time home. It's not going to be your last necessarily. I mean, some people buy their houses and they want to stay there forever. But at the end of the day, you're already paying a mortgage. So you might as well pay it to yourself or pay it to the bank that is going to benefit you as a homeowner. Reason number 3, right now with the market starting to cool off and transition, there's a lot less competition in the market right now. Fast forward, or rewind, I should say, 6 months ago or earlier this year, and last year, this time, there was a frenzy going on. There were multiple offers. People paying tens of thousands over asking for, to purchase a property because the inventory was so low and there were so many buyers on the market that nobody could really compete if you weren't cash or you didn't have a conventional loan. If you were FHA and certain loan types, you just didn't stand a chance. And so now there is less competition in the market. Yes, that is partially due to the increase of the interest rates, but if you can afford to buy a house now and go out there and get it back and pound the pavement, I don't know if you were out there before and got discouraged, or if you just never really stepped out there. But if you are in the position or you can't afford to purchase a home right now, go out there and do it. Eventually you're gonna thank me or anybody else who's been trying to tell you this in the long run. But it just makes more sense. It just makes more sense. And at the end of the day, an interest rate it can be changed. It's not set in stone. I bought my house in 2017. I was able to refinance in 2020 and get the fabulous interest rates that were out there and historically low, and pretty much unrealistic because it was there for me to get. And that'll be the same for you. Yeah, they may be in sixes now, but at the end of the day, if they drop lower than that, you can always refinance your home and change your interest rate. So it's not etched in stone. You might have to do that for now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. And there are other options out there that you can take advantage of that will help you lower your interest rate for a couple of years, and then maybe even by that time interest rates will be lower. And there'll be some other videos on my channel that are going to talk more to that, and then I plan on having a special guest in the upcoming weeks to have a conversation about different programs that are out there, which is one of my preferred lenders. But anyway, just wanted to drop in and say that to you. Think about it. 100% interest you're currently paying right now, and you're paying that to your landlord, and you're paying that to pay your landlord's mortgage. So you're already paying a mortgage, it's just not yours. And there is less competition in this market right now. So just think about it. When the interest rates start to go back down, it's going to bring more competition back into the market. So now is the better time, if any, to go out there and pound the pavement, find you a house, and go into contract and go to closing and get your keys and live your best life with taking advantage of the American dream, which is home ownership. So thank you for your time. Again, thank you so much again for coming to my channel. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. So if you want to hear about some different options when it comes to interest rates or loans in general, I'll have that information right here for you. Look forward to seeing you soon. So glad you could join me today, and I can't wait till we meet again.
Every morning I wake up with purpose, I gotta go get it. I got that stack on my Benjis, no, I won't settle for millions. No need for salary capping, cause my money ain't got no ceiling. I'm talking hundreds and fifties, I'm about my business, I gotta take out my. If it ain't about that check, don't waste your breath, I ain't got time. Cause I'm like that, Melly, I got money on my mind. For my brothers in the grave, and my doing time. I'ma run up that blue check, and I'ma go get what's mine. I gotta grind. I gotta aim for beyond the stars, cause I gotta shine. I gotta do what it takes to put food on my plate so my family can dine. I'm about to go up and blow up on like Ruby's, they stepped on the mine. This for the days that I start with my and for the nights that I cried. This for the times that I had to be the bigger person and swallow my pride. This for the cheating and did me the dirt and who lied. This for the times that I went through depression and still put the to the side. I had to get on my mind. Got a son back at home who rely on his father to help be his guide. That's why I'm back making these rhymes, working this booth like it's my 9 to 5. And when I get to the top, family get piece of the pie. I swear that I'll never stop until I get every dime. The devil keep testing me, but I never fold. Lord, please keep protecting me, watch over my soul. I swear that I never change, Ruby, just stick to the code. I just wanna leave a mark on the world. Every morning I wake up with purpose, I gotta go get it. I got that stack on my Benjis, no, I won't settle for millions. No need for salary capping, cause my money ain't got no ceiling. I'm talking hundreds and fifties, I'm about my business, I gotta take out my. If it ain't about that check, don't waste your breath, I ain't